Netherlands, I am so sorry. But talk about some inspirational athletes. We have got 8 of them coming in right now. So UK wouldn't have even worked because we have the Netherlands. Well, just for that, I'm going to say you're from Texas. All right, that horn means riders are on the way or there are really angry people in the parking lot. But I think the waving flag means riders are coming. That was the best GoPro filming I have ever seen. That was awesome. How about Wales? I'm sorry, nobody yelled Wales. We got half an hour. arrow shooting at it.
Oh, in the mouth, yeah.
Yep. Get that here.
The Emperor is here.
There we go. That's it. There we go. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Annapolis.
Thank you very much. Good to be here. Oh, we've all got helmets on, are they?
No. No. Let's give a big cheer for Team Blesma. Representing England, Wales, Scotland, and the Netherlands.
Germany as well.
Oh my gosh. Representing England, the Netherlands, Scotland, Wales, and Germany. Okay. So, can we go ahead and get a few pictures with the team and the crew, and then I'd like the crew to step down so we can chat with the racers. Is that all right? Yep. Sorry. Everybody say Wales. No.
Tidy.
Yeah, get down here, Mike. Come on. Sit on the floor.
So this team had to overcome so many difficulties out on the course. You had a van break down. You were stuck. You were holding for over a day and a half.
Yeah, pretty much.
And all sorts of issues were coming up, and you fought through and showed us what athletes are all about.
As I was on shift, I was doing a shift coming out of California, towards Brawley, and so I was in Red Pod, and we put in a pretty good effort getting down to Brawley, and I got wind that the bus had a puncture back in Oceanside, so I just thought, oh wow, a puncture is easily replaceable, isn't it?
But it was a punctured engine. No.
Oh, that was before that. So we got into Brawley, and as we're going, I'm thinking to myself, well, there's plenty of lorries here. Where's the bus? And that's when I found out that they had a blowout on the way to Brawley, and a piece of the tyre blew out the fuel line. I mean, the other pod, Matt, was on the bus when it happened, and you got guys with like complex PTSD from like Afghanistan and stuff. With that, this was just a minor hiccup, really, and you just adapt and overcome. We're all from the military, and that's kind of in our bones, if you like. And so we just thought, you know, we'll keep going. And we just had problem after problem. I mean, a mile into the first transition, we dealt with the bus not being there. A mile into the switchover, we lost our team captain to an accident. So I stepped up into that role, and we just carried on going.
So one of your racers is down in hospital in San Diego?
He's here with us.
Oh, well, what am I?
Hey, Will.
You loafer.
You're around. How's the pool?
So you were on the bus when that happened. Yeah. What was that experience like for you?
I'll be brutally honest. I do suffer from PTSD, and first thing was like, I'm not in Afghanistan, and as Dan has already said, like, what was that? I've never experienced a blowout, but obviously, crew chief jumped off, team captain, created a bit of a mini plan. I think the whole of the armed forces turned up just to feel sorry for us a little bit. And then they realized what was happening, and then they saved the day. But it was pretty cool getting in some cop cars with some M16s and other bits, whizzing us down the highway. And then en route, we reconfigured, as we do in good fashion, and created a mini plan to move on to the next leg. And that's where we encompassed our team captain taking the... well, what I would say is probably a commando role, but obviously I need to, Will, I know you're listening there, but I'll give you that lesson when you stop feeling sorry for yourself, and yeah, we'll teach you that commando role.
I bet he's not feeling sorry for himself, because nobody wants that. I have got to ask, what the heck is it like riding through 110-degree heat on your bike when you're that close to the asphalt? That's got to be brutal.
So if I took my shoes off now, you wouldn't be too impressed. I've got 2 massive blisters, which I had to go to A&E and get them to have a look at. They weren't too impressed. They were, but they said look after it and crack on. So yeah, me and Luke have got the hand cycles, and I won't lie to you, it's brutal. Going uphill, I'm like a cyclist, only going slower. I just crawl all the way up, but. You know, like a tortoise, but yeah, when we reach the flats and then we go out, and it just that exhilaration, that freedom, that to keep up with the group and to make a difference. That's what really matters when we're on RAAM. I'd just like to say as well, I don't suffer with PTSD, but I've just spent 24 hours in Brawley. My God, have you been to Brawley? Oh, don't go there. It's horrendous.
Kansas. We loved Kansas, but we didn't love the wind. You know, it was just... yeah. Yeah, they lied. They lied about the tailwinds. It was headwinds or crosswinds all the way. But we were glad that it was cooler than the desert, which the desert was not... It's not too hot to cycle, it's just too hot to stop. So, yeah, just keep going, get a bit of breeze, and that's all we did, we just kept going and going.
Seriously, how did you cool off in the desert? I mean, sitting on an upright bike, feeling the heat radiate up off the asphalt, it's insane. How did they keep you cool? I mean, you couldn't just soak the front of your jersey. You'd be getting chafed and all sorts of stuff. How'd you guys handle that?
Having a spinal cord injury, one of the problems we face, well, actually everybody with amputees as well have problems regulating their body temperature. So it's that made it even more of a struggle. So we just made use of the aircon. We had ice towels, drunk plenty of water. We made sure we were hydrated. And we just did the best we could. And here we are.
It's really good to see you. Tell us about your lovely experience out in the desert and along the route. What was your favorite part of this? Was some of it fun?
I mean, I've got to say I've had an amazing time. I've had a great support crew around me who've kept me entertained and interested, throwing cold towels on me with ice cubes. I've never knew my nipples could get so pointy, so that was a really enjoyable experience. What I've realised is I may take up ballet or something because I love wearing Lycra. Yeah. Dropping that hip, yeah. It's been a fantastic experience. Yes, as has been said, we've had some horrific bad luck, but we managed to overcome it. And at the end of the day, we've made it here. We've all had a good laugh. No one's wanted to hit me yet, or they've not admitted to it. And
I do want to get you some finisher pasties, though.
yeah. And I believe that Mike G's getting the first round in after this. So well done, Mike. Thank you for that. Well done.
Tidy. Okay, let's all yell, yay, Wales.
No.
Part of the course that really stood out for you in a good way, I mean, where you just felt amazing mentally.
When we hit the first mountain, we just came in, because there was a 4 and a 3, we came into a 7, and we couldn't have done it on our own, and just going up the mountain, working as a pod, changing over, I mean, it was super hard for us. We could never have done it in a couple, and the team worked really well, the pod leaders, just getting us up there. Yeah, I think it took us all day, to be honest. But yeah, that was the hardest, but for me personally, the best part I enjoyed about it all. Yeah.
So we do have a solo rider coming in.
Right, okay.
Sorry. No, hang on. I want to talk with you.
Okay. He doesn't want to.
Go on, John. Ask the question.
First and foremost, we'd like to thank the British Limitless Tech Servicemen's Association for putting all this together with Mike G. And Karen, thank you very much. What I'll take away from this...
What made this team really pull together when all the things were going wrong?
I think being ex-forces, being ex-forces, you learn to pull together when the times are down, and we did exactly that. You're welcome.
Huge cheer for this team. Let's have a song, Sweet Caroline. Come on. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Your times never seem so good. So good. So good. So good. Nope, not doing it.
Yeah, I'll come down backwards. So just hold on to the bar.
Okay, up one.